Hey guys, welcome to our first day of flexibility training. So for this, we're going to be going a little bit lighter today, really working through all of the muscles that we just really have been beating down all week, and we're going to start slowly opening them up. All right, for this today, what you're going to want to have is either a carpeted area, a yoga mat, a bath towel, something like that, for underneath you. And then because my floor is a little bit extra hard, I also have a pad to put under my knees. So if you don't have a pad, anything like a throw pillow would work just fine. So just have something to go underneath you while you work through this. All right, so we're going to start. Go ahead and take off your shoes if you've got those on. We're not going to need those for this workout. All right. I'm going to have you come nice and wide, just like we do at the end of each video for our stretches. Nice and wide here, that soft bend in your knees. Lean yourself forward, keeping your back straight, your chest tall through here, opening through that back side, all right? We're going to be here for a couple of minutes. Well, not a couple minutes, but we're going to be here for a couple of moments. Here, and just keep breathing the whole time. You want to have a lot of present breath. There you go. We're going to take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, I really want you to lean forward a little bit deeper into that stretch. So inhale, exhale. There you go. Go ahead and let yourself drop down. Really open through that spine. Let your neck fall straight down. Be right here. If you want to, move your shoulders just a little bit. Just rest for a second. Remembering while you're down here, you've still got that soft bend in your knees, all right? Here, you're slowly gonna roll yourself back up. Think 15 seconds at least to bring yourself all the way back up, letting your neck be the very last thing to come up. When you get to here, roll yourself up. We're going to take a deep breath in, hands overhead. Exhale down. Nice. Take this guy off. All right. Now we don't want to really open up through cold muscles. So what we're going to do is a little bit of deep tissue work. So we're going to start with a very slow set of body weight squats. We've been working on these. So come a little bit wide, turn your feet out just that little bit, keep yourself tall. We're going to go down nice and slow and back up nice and slow. All right, we're going to do 12 here. Down, up. Inhale, down. Exhaling up. There you go. Here we go. Keep breathing. Just warming through those muscles, all the ones we really worked on yesterday. All right? You're halfway through. Really focusing on control here. Stay tall. There you go. Three more. Just give me one more. We're going to go down, and we're going to stay down. And you're going to press your legs open here. Press open. There you go. Just sit there for a minute. All right? Breathe open up just a little bit, feel free to rock between the 2 feet. There we go. I really love this cover of the song. All right, we're here. We're slowly bring your legs straight. You're in that bend down. Again, we're gonna have a nice slow roll up. Nice. Take a second. Roll your shoulders out. Today's stretch is mostly gonna be your legs, all right? So just get ready. We're gonna turn your chest to the side. Lean over that leg, nice and deep in there. Leading with your chest. Make sure you're leading with your chest. All right. We're going to do 3 big deep breaths. Every time you exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. And out. And out. Last one. Really in there. Slowly bring yourself back up to center. We're up here. Turn your chest through. Opposite side. Leading with your chest. There we go. We're going to do our 3 big deep breaths. In. Out and lean. In. One more. Slowly roll yourself back up. Come center. All right. We're going to turn towards the first leg that we went over. It doesn't matter which one you did first because we're going to be doing both of them here. All right. Turn both of your feet in a straight line. You're going to bring your back knee to the ground here. So this is where you're going to want your pad or pillow or whatever underneath your knee. All right. Just start here. All right. Take your opposite foot nice and far ahead of this first one here, keeping yourself as tall as possible. You're just going to roll your body forward towards that front leg. All right. Opening up through all of your hips through here. There we go. We're going to sit there for just a second. I'm going to have you come back. We're going to reset, keeping that there. Bring your hands straight above your head. Same thing here. Big inhale, exhale forward. Sit there. Take those hands down to the floor. All right. I'm going to have you tuck your toes on that back foot. Press yourself up here to a runner's pose. If this is a little bit too difficult, that's okay. Keep your knee here. But if you're able, come up here. I'm going to have you take your outside hand here, twist open toward the sky. There we go. You want that to be straight above you. We're not going to sit there too long because it's our first day. We're going to come out, opposite hand. We're going to come out of that. You're going to set your knee down. Bring yourself back up. We're going to switch legs here. All right? So, remembering, have that front leg a little bit further ahead and lean yourself nice and tall forward into that. There we go. Nice. Just opening up through that hip, really nice and deep. All right. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths every time you exhale. Lean forward. Go. Come back. Hands up. And forward. Try to keep your hands as straight above you as you can. Find your balance. And hands flat on the floor in front of you. Toes tucked on the back. And press up. Really, really try to keep that back leg as straight as possible. From here, you want to open up that hand. And down, and switch. Down. Sit your leg. All right. Bring yourself back up. Come on both knees. All right. We're going to come off of the pad now. Pad, pillow, whatever you're using. All right. We're going to go into, I'm sweating. We're going to go into a cobra pose. So for this, bring yourself forward onto your hands and your knees here, right? And lower yourself down nice and slow, tucking your elbows back at your side. Just like this. All right? You're gonna get to here, straighten your legs out, and you're gonna press with your hands, press your upper body off the floor, keeping your hips nice and square on the floor. You never want your shoulders to be here though. You want to be active through that the whole time. So your neck is nice and free. A few deep breaths every time you take an exhale. Press your pelvis a little bit further into the floor. If you're already there, that's okay. One more. We're going to come from here and rock yourself back up onto your knees, all the way back to a child's pose. Here. From there, we're going to bring yourself back to knees first. You're going to tuck your toes underneath here and press your tailbone into the air, into a downward dog. So here, I'm slipping. So here, try to get those heels flat on the floor. All right? Slip it a little bit, so I'm going to move up. There we go. And here, gently pull your knees in, alternating between your two legs. There we go. All right, we're going to come down from there. Forward. Lower yourself down and back into your cobra and up. Sometimes I think the stretching day can be just as rigorous as some of the cardio stuff. 2 more big breaths. come back from there. Child's pose one more time. Now we're gonna come up to your knees for a second. I want you to take your knees, turn your feet out, or your knees out, keeping your feet together, and rock back into that child's pose that we were just in. So we're a little bit wider now, all right? Really sit back into that. Nice. All right. We're going to come up out of that. I'm going to have us come back to standing. So take your time, come out safely. All right. What we're going to do here is a side lunge to start opening up through your adductors. All right. So your adductors are going to be all of the muscles in here that you probably feel a good amount of pain in right now. So for your side lunge, when we go into it, you're going to keep one leg flat on the floor. The opposite leg is going to step out to the side here. All right. Try to keep both legs nice and both feet parallel forward, and then sit and open through this. All of this. Stay as tall as possible. There we go. Nice. For those of you that are able, we're going to come down into a deep side lunge here, all right? Some of you can come to here. That's great. For those that are able to go all the way down, come all the way down, nice and tall here, all right? I'm a little tight, and I can tell I am because my right foot, the heel wants to come up off the floor, so that means I'm not quite ready for that, so I'm going to come to right here. We're not going to sit long. We're going to come up and we're going to switch sides. All right? So your feet are already the distance they want to be. Come to that high pose. Nice. Keep breathing. For you, if you're able, this is where we're going to go down. Here, for those that can go a little bit deeper into your deep side lunge, like I said, I'm not there. So we're right here, and that's okay. So we'll get to it. I love this song. And come up center, bring your feet together here. All right. Whew. All right, we're going to do a quad stretch here. So you're going to take, we'll start with this foot here, but while you're in this pose, everyone knows this pose, what we're going to focus on doing, instead of having our hand on the outside of the foot here, I want you to take it on the inside, if you can. All right? So what that does is forces your leg to stretch all the way across rather than just on the outside. And we want a whole quad stretch. While you're here, try to keep your knees as close together as possible. We'll come out of that and switch sides. Remember, inside foot. If you have to, feel free to use your opposite arm to balance yourself wherever you need it. If you need to grab a wall, that's fine. Grab your bedpost wherever, that's great. So in addition to stretching through this, we're working on all those little balance muscles in your ankle. So eventually you won't have to hold on to anything or find that extra balance. Come out of that there. All right. We're gonna come down to the floor now. All right. Very simply, I'm gonna have you lie on your back here, keeping one leg straight. Bring the opposite knee to your chest. There we go. Keep breathing. We're going to come from there. Take that foot, put it against the knee on the opposite leg. Put your hands through here and pull towards your chest. If you're not quite there yet, keep that foot on the floor. Put your hand on this foot and your opposite hand on this knee. Press that knee away from your body. It's going to give you a really similar stretch. All right? We're going to come out of that, switch legs, straighten that one, bring this knee to the chest. Same thing here, foot to knee, hands, and pull. Remembering, you also have this as an option, all right? There we go. We're going to grab your pad one last time here. We only have a couple more stretches I really want us to get into, just to open up. Come back here, just like we were in our position earlier. You want one foot nice and straight ahead of you. With that foot, I want you to take your toes and point them up, keeping that leg nice and straight. What you're gonna do is take your chest and turn towards your toes. Keep your back straight, legs straight. Start to bend at the hip towards that foot. You're gonna feel a lot of strain on the back of your hamstring. It's because you're really nice and tight and you did a lot of work with them yesterday. All right? So eventually you wanna be able to get this to lay down there. I'm far from that, so that's okay. All right, we're gonna go to where we go. For me, right now, that's right here, because I'm super tight. So if you only go to there, that's great. If you end up laying down on your leg, as long as your back is straight, I am more than happy. All right? There we go. We're gonna do the 3 breaths and go a little deeper every time. Ooh, that one hurts. One last one. We're gonna inhale, come up. We're gonna bring our leg back. Switch legs here, all right? You also wanna make sure that your legs are nice in line with each other. Always think about your feet when you're in this position on railroad tracks. So my left leg is straight ahead of me here, my back leg is straight behind me here, all right? I don't want any of these crisscrossing lines, all right? Same thing here. Have that foot pointed straight towards the sky, legs straight, back straight, chest is facing toes, and lean. There we go. Nice. We're gonna do 5 deep breaths on this one. There you go. I want one more here, one more. And come up. All right. Good job on that stretch today, guys. That's all we have for today. It was just a lower body stretching day. because you really rocked that lower body exercise yesterday with all of our cardio. So this is a video that you can come back to anytime that you need it. I'm going to keep it up on YouTube in the private link that I'm sending to you guys. So feel free to use it anytime that you need it. All right. But great job today. Let me know if you have any questions on any stretches in particular that we did. And let me know if there's any that you would love to see in the future. All right, good job. See you tomorrow.